Guys, the classes are in session. I've been having requests for a few years now, and now we finally got it going, guys. I mean, think about it. Do you want to expand your knowledge set? Are you a shop that want to tap into skills that possibly has been going out the door? You can now take advantage, take all that income back. Maybe you're a locksmith and you want to expand the services that you offer to your clients. Maybe you just want to offer services that are not in your market, okay? Learn how to also increase your revenue. Okay. There's a lot of untapped potentials in a lot of these markets that you might not be aware of. Yeah, guys, I'm not only the president, I'm also a client. You got to remember, you watch these videos on this channel. I'm actually out there. I've done a lot. All these things I'm teaching, I'm actually doing it. So you're not getting somebody that's just going over things in a book, which you know, you're getting the real deal. We've already had 3 groups come down for in-person classes, okay? Guys, sometimes the best thing to do is invest in yourself, okay? We also offer it remote, so we can do remote classes or in-person classes. It'll be your preference. All right, guys, a little bit about me, your instructor. Okay, I originally started my IT career unintentionally at the age of 12. I just got into computers, learning here and there, playing video games on them, and I just never stopped my knowledge. I started with MS-DOS 4.2. I read that whole manual back to front, and I just soaked it up like a sponge, and I just kept going. I actually started my actual work professional career at the age of 17. And, my coworkers, I'm really grateful for them. Okay. I was young, I was 17, and these were older men. They came from the mainframe days. They were mainframe techs. So, they knew the old stuff of mainframes and terminals. And I was the new generation of IT with PCs and the internet. So, I taught these guys what I knew on the IT side. But let me tell you something. These guys taught me everything I know. Okay. I'm really grateful to them. If one day they actually hear this video, I got to tell y'all, thank you, man. I'm pretty much the man you see today because of these men, what they taught me in life. I remember I was at my desk one time and it was at my lunch break. So I was always wanted, I was a big fan of the Lexus GS series. So I was on the Lexus website. I'm looking at it, loading out a brand new Lexus GS 430. And I was like, man, I want this car so bad. I'm young, everybody knows what that feeling is. And my supervisor was coming out of his office and he saw me on that website and he's like, hey man, you going to buy this car? I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. He's like, man, that's the worst decision you can make. He's like, let me tell you something. At the money you're making at your age, what you should be doing is buying a house. Let me tell you something. He gave me the game and I was 20 years old. I bought my first house at 20 years old thanks to that man. Things like that, guys. My coworkers, they had a nickname for me. They called me the golden child, okay? And that's a reference to the Eddie Murphy movie, right? So some of you guys that are older on the channel, you know about this movie. And a little bit of trivia for you. The golden child, the boy, he was actually a girl, and it's a girl all grown up now. All right, enough about that. Let me tell you something. We're offering custom classes, guys, so you can basically tailor this to exactly what you want. Like, for example, the first group that came down, they came down actually from Tennessee, okay? And they kind of wanted to focus on learning wiregrams in detail so they can read them and kind of get through a lot of the problems they had. They also wanted to focus on possibly resetting airbags and understanding and learning about the EPROMs and different things like that. So I went down to the chip level, gave them basically a high level overview and knowledge on actually chips, microchips, semiconductors, and all of that. And let me tell you something, the knowledge they gained, it really went deep. They also wanted to offer something that was not prevalent in their market. They said in their market, there are not any techs that really do or locksmiths that do the German car keys. So they wanted to learn that to expand that service now in their market. Okay, so I went over an overview of all these programming a lot of the German keys with them. So that was another custom thing they added to the lesson plan. So I'll basically tailor the lesson plan for you, send it over to you, review it, and see if we make any changes, and then we find out, lock it in stone, and then I'll then come through with all the class materials, which I'll hand over to you. You get pretty much all the materials that we're going to study with. So it can be, for example, what they opted for was 2 days intensive courses in the actual classroom setting, and then 1 day actually in the field doing the things. So we did a total of 3 days. Okay, it was from a Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday, and it worked out really good. And in fact, The best part about all of that was when the guys called me back, contact me, and say, "Hey, listen, man, the classes is really good. I learned this." You know, one of the guys, he called me. It was a Friday evening, so I was I'm thinking like maybe he's working late. He said, "Hey, man, I'm not calling you to ask you any questions. I just wanted to let you know that hey, with the knowledge I learned, I was able to do this. I went and reset. They actually bought all the OBDSTAR, the products from us because he used the P50. He said, even the ones that are not supported now, I can take it apart. I can get onto the chip and I've reset it myself. And I mean, let me tell you something. That was the best feeling to know that how effective the classes were that I give. Yeah, one of the other guys, he called and he told me, he said, "Hey, listen, I learned more in those 2, 3 days with you than he's learned. He took mechanic different courses and then all those classes he combined. In the 3 days intensive training with me, he learned more than all of that." And those are things like that. I mean, to me, hearing those things, they're priceless, man. Either way, guys, head over to our website, globalcommerceca.com. Pick up the different tools and programmers, whatever you might need to expand your business. I've got many videos, reviews, and showing you how to use these things. Remember, I'm not only the president, I'm also a client. I'm actually in the trenches doing these things, okay? Let me tell you something. One of the best takeaways you've got from these courses is you're always going to have a secret weapon. And what is that secret weapon? That is me. You can always come back and contact me, and we've got a direct connection. We've got a direct relationship, and I'll be able to help you through any little problems you might get stuck on. Guys, the word knowledge means to know something, okay? And once you know, knowing is half the battle, okay? The rest is up to you. Schedule your course today. Send us a message at globalcommerceca@gmail.com and book your session today. You know, we're all just passing through this world, and I'm definitely passing through myself. And one thing is, I definitely want to leave something here on this planet. I want to leave you guys, everybody around the world, with knowledge that'll be able to overcome some of the problems we face in life, especially with some of these bigger manufacturers that are taking advantage of the citizens and the people of the world. Thank you guys for watching. And definitely there's going to be a lot more videos, a lot more things to come, and see you on the next one.